Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Hi there, everybody. I'm Dr. Macie Smith. Thank you all so much for joining today as we unpack ideas and strategies and innovation to help keep our older adults and our senior loved ones engaged during this time of uncertainty. Well, certainly I can't do this all alone. And so I want to thank Lexington Medical Center Extended Care for donating their time, donating the talents of their certified activity professionals. Today is part 2 of a 4-part series called Unpacking Senior Engagement Ideas. We want you to be better prepared to care for your loved ones either at home or having our professional staff care for our loved ones in the community. Any ideas we can share helps us all. Now, every Monday during the month of August, we'll be here at 1 o'clock talking about some of these ideas that you can take home, that you can make recommendations for long-term care communities. And it's all about engaging our loved ones during this time of uncertainty. Now, today we're going to talk about journaling in a jar. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? So presenting this particular piece is Pam Wessinger. So Pam has 29 years of experience in the industry. She's an advanced activity professional, board certified. So let's bring her into the fold. Why don't we? Hey there, Miss Pam Wessinger.
There you go. Good afternoon.
I got it. Well, this is a 29-year veteran I've been telling y'all about, Pam Wessinger. I'm gonna get it right.
You're gonna get it right.
How about today?
That's good.
So what you got for us today? Talking about journaling in a jar. What does that consist of?
What is journal in a jar? Well, Macie, this is one of the things that I do with the residents on my unit, and it is just, I get so much joy from it. And I believe that everybody out there will enjoy it as well. Let me just show you here. This is an example here. I don't know what you can see, but you can choose any kind of jar. We usually use mason jars because they're a lot less expensive when you have to do so many of them. But we take the jar, and I have a list of questions, 221 by the way. And here they are. And if I've got my email down here, it's pdwessinger@lexhealth.org. And I will send you everything that you need to do this project with. I will send you all of the questions. And what it does is I'm asking you questions. It's a journal. So I'm asking you questions about things that you remember about your birth, all the way through your childhood, through your teenage years, through your marriage, your children, your hopes, your dreams, your disappointments in life, all the way up to where you tell me how you want your funeral to be. And I have actually had residents who their pastors have taken this jar and they have actually done the entire funeral service just by pulling questions out of the jar. And it has a little poem on the front that says, preserve your memories and seal them well. What you forget, you can never retell. But a journal that's kept fresh on the shelf will help someone through rough times, maybe even yourself. And I put their full name on the outside and their birth date down here. And I try to put little stickers and stuff on here that they have told me about, like things that they liked. Maybe they like to travel, like this particular lady, I just finished this. She loves to read the Bible. She loves babies. She loves children. She went to Germany, just all kinds of things.
Wow.
And decorate it. And I did one for my mom and my dad. And my dad passed away, and I've kept his up in the house. And if I ever feel like I want to just be close to him or whatever, I can just open it up and just sit down and read things about him.
You know what, Pam, that's so interesting because typically when you think of journaling, you think of writing, paper, pad, taking time to write. But, this is just like what you can incorporate in your day-to-day, and the person has full autonomy over what's in it. It's almost like an advanced care directive in a jar.
It is. I mean, you get to know the person, And there's things in here that you may have never known. I mean, even like, what is the favorite color? What's your favorite bird? Just all kinds of things. And you really get to know that person. You cry with the person because they share some things, some really dark secrets, and they may not want to share them. And if they don't, that's okay. But you can't sit down and do all this at one sitting. You got to space it out, because they do get tired, and you come back and choose a good time of the day where they are the most alert, and start asking the questions. But I'll send you all the information that you need if you're interested in doing it, if anybody's interested, and they just run a copy off. Now you can do it like this one. If you can see this, she has printed the things off, all the little questions off in different colors. You can do it any way you want to. You could even use a notebook if you don't want to use a jar. Keep it in, I do Ancestry too, so I run that off. I try to track, some of their ancestry line.
Wow.
So you can do that. But
so what we'll do, Pam, we'll put if anybody wants, you send me the information. If anybody wants information on how to do the journaling in the jar, just drop your email address down here at the bottom in this thread, or shoot me an inbox, and we'll get you the information that you need.
Right. I promise you, you will get a blessing from it.
Blessing in a jar.
More blessing than they do, because it's their whole life. It's their whole life. So it's really a good tool.
So Pam, let me ask you this. What's the tone and tenor of the folks who are over at your facility now? And what's the tone and tenor of the family members who still can't physically visit? I know that you all use a lot of technology. You keep your loved ones engaged. I have a relationship with you all, so I know that you guys know what to do, how to do it, but it still becomes very trying, doesn't it?
It does. We're doing a lot of FaceTiming and Google Duoing with the family members, and they, they're really sad because they can't see their families, and the residents are very sad. But the FaceTiming and all that really does help, and we are their families as well.
Right.
So
right.
They're just, it's hard. It's really hard.
But having activities like this makes it a lot, I think, more manageable, more palatable, and just kind of giving them hope really is what we need. And so that journal in a jar helps the seniors,
it does. And
everybody.
We give it as a gift to the family from them.
Wow.
So it's a gift to them. In fact, the little tag on the front says, "With love, always, Mom, Dad, whatever." So.
Thank you so much, Pam. This is very meaningful. It's very simple. It's very cost effective, and anybody can do it in any setting.
Yes, ma'am. Anybody.
Well, thank you so much, Pam, for teaching us how to journal in the jar.
Thank you.
And we will see you all back here next week, next Monday at 1 p.m. so we can learn some other good stuff as we unpack these senior activities.
Thank you.